Another prophetic reaction. Now, this is the movie Steve Jobs. This was made in 2015. They actually got two movies about this one, but I decided to check out this one. And this one, was actually a pretty good, portrayal. Gave you kind of like an idea, just a little inkling idea of, how Steve Jobs was. Because I had heard he was something else. But he was very creative and passionate at what he did. That's why he became a billionaire, even before he passed away in 2011. And so you get to see, different sides of him, how he started, Apple computers, how he got here. But then in between it, they mixed it up with some family stuff that he was dealing with. Now, this is his first daughter, that he had, that he kept on denying it wasn't. And, it kind of, they had a rocky relationship because she kind of felt like he never wanted, to be, with her or receive her or accept her as, as his daughter. And so, she, grew up and, got some little issues, and this is where, after accomplishing so much in his life, now he wants to make amends, make it right with his daughter. And you get to see, his human side. You get to see his family issues. You get to see, him trying to, build up Apple and go through different things and put up other people in different stuff and situations and things too. Because he wanted to be the best, have the best, his creative juices were always flowing. And it was a good, movie about, an entrepreneur in real life. Right here, he's, trying to make it right with his daughter and trying, apologize and be apologetic about how he was and that he's, because of his issues and things back as a child, kind of affected, how he dealt with her. And I've read some instances that he regretted how he did her and the mother, and that he got it right. And so he's about to do this big old Mac launch of another computer that you're going to purchase. But I got a different idea about Steve Jobs, about, iPads and iPhones and Macs and how he was so creative and passionate about what he did. And sometimes he would rub people the wrong way. And of course, that lady you saw right there, she a real person. They said she was the only one of the very few that could deal with him because he was something else. If you see this movie, he was something else. He was brilliant, talk fast, but I can see why people were like, I don't like you. But even though this was like, actor playing him, he did a good job and, give me a different side of Steve Jobs because, I kept on looking at that bio book and kept looking like, I'm not going to be checking him out. I don't know nothing about him. I heard he's different, but once I saw the movie, it give you a good, a good glimpse of, what kind of person he actually was. And as entrepreneurs, you're passionate. You might have family issues because sometimes your business overrides, family and feelings and other people's feelings. But as you can see here, they're making amends, and he's taking her back so she could see his launch because he's always launching something, baby. He inspired me to keep launching, keep marketing, keep doing what I'm doing. And so, yes, I know they took some poetic licenses and, they put some drama on, extra drama. This may have never happened, but it made me realize, that nobody's perfect. That the greatest minds, the greatest people, that don't mean they're perfect. They have character flaws and issues. But what drives them is what, you see here, He was very innovative, very creative, and he knew how to utilize and use the best to get his dreams actualized. Now, there's another person right here, another character. I'm not going to pronounce his name. He started a W. But him and Steve Jobs, they the one, up in the garage, cooking up some ideas, going, how can we make some computers that everybody going to love? Apple computer. And you really got to read into him, because when I found out where they got the Apple icon from, I was like, really? You got to check out Steve Jobs. Very interesting character. And of course, I thought this was so sweet, father and daughter. And he just gave her that picture that he kept, that she drew as a child. And you come to find out it's all so dramatic. She opens it up and it looks just like the computer that he's about to launch, that everybody's going to buy. I was like, this is so sweet. And I know this probably didn't happen. None of this happened. Because people portray real people, but they only get, the inkling and glimpse of really who that person actually was. And I thought that was so sweet, the way he looks at it so fatherly, like, Baby, I loved you. I might have had a funny way of showing it, but I loved you the whole time. I was having issues and hang-ups and too busy trying to make Apple history. So, but you see the launch, you see that's where they all started in the garage. You know, ideals. You know, entrepreneurs, we gotta start somewhere. But then, you know, you get to a certain point, you'll get to look back and say, man, it started right here. And, you know, I actually enjoyed the movie at first. I was like, I'm not watching a movie about Steve Jobs. But I really enjoyed the movie. And I thought it was so sweet. He walking to her and, you know, so sweet. She looking like, my daddy loved me all this time. I thought that was so sweet. You know, he walking towards her. And you got to check out this movie. It's actually pretty good. And if you want to, check out the other one. Ashton Kutcher played the other Steve Jobs, but it's a pretty good actor. You know, I like him. He a good actor, method actor. He good at, you know, getting into characters and stuff. That's why I watched him. So, I hope you enjoy if you watch it.